had a very early start to the morning. We had a 6:30 call time. We were gonna go rappelling / bungee jump adventure.
Our guys from Tropical Bungee showed up with a van to carry us to our little journey to go rappelling today.
I know. They showed up pretty early in the morning.
Really early.
We left our hotel heading to Los Churros, where we're going rappelling.
It was like a 45-minute drive, and
You know, I was kind of glad that we had a little time to just kind of relax. I was still a little tired, trying to wake up.
kind of let your food settle in.
After we got out of the city, it was a very scenic view. We got on some back roads, we were driving up hills, overlooking these little towns, little houses, farms, wildlife, lots of horses, cows. It was really nice countryside. So we finally get there. We drive down this long, windy, dusty road. We get to this flat little plain. Our guide tells us so we have about a 10-minute hike down to the bottom of the hill to meet up with our other guides that are going to take us rappelling. At least we're walking downhill, we're not going uphill.
So when we get there, we met our guide, Andrew.
Hey girls, what's up?
Hola. Hi guys, how are you?
How you doing?
Mary
Good.
Beth. Hi guys.
I'm Andrew,
How
that's
are you,
Kaylor.
Lindsay?
He was such a young guy, only 20 years old.
Well, we're almost ready. We just need to get you girls rigged up. This is the harness you'll be wearing. We need to cross the river. It won't be a big deal. We just need to get through those branches over there. We have a safety line. Let's see, we can start getting ready right now.
Alrighty. So we're gonna be hiking down a waterfall, so we'll get wet?
Yeah, most likely.
So I asked him, you know, are we gonna be getting wet? Can we get in the waterfall? And he said we could if we wanted to get in the waterfall. So I kept my bikini on because I just, you know, wanted to get in the water any chance I got because I knew it was gonna be a long, hot day.
Listen, you gotta put one foot through here and the other one.
And got us, you know, geared up. We put on our harness, we put on a helmet, and for the first time, we only had like a short 10-minute hike because we had drove up
most of the hike
time.
was downhill. It was nice.
I'm like, I'm loving this already. I like you, Andrew.
It's a good change of pace for this trip.
We're walking along a little ways, and Andrew tells us we have to cross this bridge. Well, I was expecting an actual bridge, but really it was this huge, gigantic tree trunk spreading out across this like river.
I was like, you guys, this is not what we call a bridge.
It's a Costa Rican bridge.
So I asked Andrew, I'm like, you know, how did you guys get across before the tree was there? And he's so young, so he's like, I don't know, maybe there was a real bridge before I got here.
It was funny.
That's not at all what we were expecting, to go over this giant tree trunk. And it was pretty dangerous.
Don't go away. You won't want to miss what's coming up next. We're back and ready to get out.
So he attaches us to the wire across the tree to cross the tree trunk. And we're walking along, and it is pretty dangerous. I mean, it's like pretty high and you could slip and fall. We were walking along just fine. Misty's going with no hands. And I'm like, okay, this is cool, piece of cake. And I slip. It was very graceful.
I loved it. I was always climbing in trees when I was young. My parents could never get me out of them. So
Little monkey.
I know, it brought me back to my youth. So actually, really, that was my favorite part of the hike, was going across the tree trunk.
Wow, you guys don't make it easy, do you?
And we all made it across safe, no problems, and we went under the trunk and we headed on to the rest of our journey.
Oh, do you remember all those bugs?
Stop for the bugs.
And the ants in Costa Rica are like enormous.
This big.
It was beautiful, just water flowing in and out of all parts of the rock,
If you
the mountains.
close your eyes, it was like being at a spa. It was the tranquility of the water and
Yes.
the wind blowing. Shade. We had shade. Nobody got burnt.
That's the first for us here, right? When you think differently being in Costa Rica.
Right.
Well, we're here.
So we're finally at the top. And when we get to the spot, to the lookout, it doesn't really look like what you think. You look out and you're like, yeah, okay, we're up 160 feet. But when you actually walk to the edge and look down, you realize it's 160 feet, every inch of it. We're so high up in the air. It was really scary, but amazing.
Okay, your girls got to hold up a minute because we got to rig up the equipment down there. We don't want any of you slipping and falling into the river down there.
Oh, thank
So-
you. Thank you. We don't want that either.
Just hang on a minute and we'll rig up.
Wow, you guys, this is crazy.
It's a straight drop.
Well, when I heard 150 feet, in my head didn't seem this high. This is dramatic.
This is like twice as high as the one that we did in Puerto Rico.
Yo, yeah.
It's like way higher.
Once we were at the top and we trying to figure out who was to go first. You were just ready to just take charge and get down there.
I was well rested. I had a lot of energy, and I was like, wow, waterfall. I want to go down the waterfall. So
Okay, guys, who wants to go first?
I'm gonna go first.
You want to do it? You want to go first?
Good
I
luck,
just
Mama.
made my shoes wet, but I'm gonna do it.
Well, that's gonna happen because
Awesome.
there's
You're gonna
water.
do
so
great.
You can do it. Let's go.
Bye, baby.
See ya.
We'll see you down there. The guides wanted to go with us. So they just didn't have much faith in us, I guess. They didn't want us going by ourselves. So, but Misty and I have done it before, and we really wanted to go by ourselves. So Misty was trying to persuade the guide to let her go by herself, but in the end, they found a compromise